Find the domain and range of the relation given by x squared plus y squared equals 1. So here we have pairs of values x and y. What are all the possible x values that we could have? So that's our domain. Domain is all possible x values or first values that could exist in this relation. So let's think about it. What could x be? Well, x, whatever it is, when we square it is going to be positive. So this number here is going to be positive. Similarly, y squared is going to be positive. So this is the sum of two positive numbers that's going to make 1. Because neither of these can be negative, means neither of these numbers can be bigger than 1. So x cannot be bigger than 1. But it could be less than 0, it could be negative, as long as when we square it, we don't get something bigger than 1. So that means that it's actually going to be an inequality. It could be any value between -1 and 1. If x is any value between -1 and 1, we can find a y value that we can add to it to make 1. Because when we square any number in this set, in this interval, it's going to be less than 1. Similarly, because this one is very symmetric, the range is going to be the same thing. The y values can be anything between -1 and 1 by the same argument. If x is equal to 1, then y is going to be 0. If x squared is equal to a half, then y squared needs to be a half. So x is equal to the square root of a half. If x squared is a tenth, then y squared needs to be 9/10 to make this true. And then we'd have to find the square roots to find y. But any value between negative and 1 for x would have a value for y between -1 and 1 that would work, and vice versa.